This is the video for what's in the Kings of War Champions Axel Tricklebud Company box. So in this box you get a troop of River Guard. This is Crocker's guard. These are very manoeuvrable and are hard to hit in close combat. A troop of Naiads, which are Medusa's Spear, can regenerate and are hard to hit in close combat. One Dam Buster, which is called Crocker and Springer, which hits fairly hard and is very manoeuvrable. And also Axel Trickleblood himself, which not that great in close combat, but he's really good at shooting. So you get the faction orders and the stat cards. These are pretty manoeuvrable. They don't really have as much crushing strength. In fact, only one thing does. His shooting's really good. Shoots on threes. Their orders is more about manoeuvring and making sure they live a bit longer, rather than actually damaging head on with crushing strength, because like I say, there's not much of it. How to build guide, which is pretty decent, as all of these are. So Crocker's guard, Crocker and Springer, Medusa's Spear, and Axel Tricklebrook. You also get 3 bases, 150mm for Crocker and Springer, and 2 40 by 100 for the River Guard and the Naiads. On to the sprues. This is the sprue for the Dam Buster. So you've got a lot of bits. You've got some bits for spears, tridents and the like. A few different heads, arms for the big toad. You also get some spitting parts. Don't use these. These are for the ranged variant for King of War. You could also use this as the Dam Buster Sentinel for Kings of War if you so wish. Next have 2 sprues for the River Guard. Each one builds 5. So on each one you get a ton of options. You want to build the ones where it's like two-handed weapons. You could build them where it's a shielded and one-handed weapon. They're technically javelins, but really they look similar, so I don't think people are going to mind too much. You have on each sprue, if I can find it, you have 3 bits to make a frog. Doesn't do anything in Champions, but in Kings of War, you could use it as a token for a poison frog. You also get 2 sprues to make the 10 Naiads. Now, yes, these are on sprues, however, the bodies are not. Now, you won't need this body. This is just a target in a net, so you could use it for something else. Also on the sprue, if I can find it, you also get harpoon guns. Don't use them, they do nothing for Champions. You also get a little frog. Where's little frog? You also get a little frog and a otter, which you could pepper the bases with if you wanted. And here's the bits to make Axel Tricklebud. So there's the feet and the tail, because it is an axolotl person. The base, which has got the water effect. The top half of the body, which also has little splish, the elemental on it. And also his staff wand, which has a massive water effect on it in fine cast resin. So looking at the units built and painted up, these are the Naiads. Each sprue comes with a banner, a musician, and the stuff to make a leader. I've just clipped off a sword, so it's like dual wielding swords. And I'm giving as many tridents as possible. The River Guard. The musician with the horn is from the Naiad sprue, so that's where I've got that from. The banner is from the River Guard, as is the bits for that guy. The Dam Buster. And the shield again is from the Nard sprue, just to make him stand out a bit as some sort of leader type, because in the fluff on the back of his stat card he is some sort of high ranking river guard, which I suppose all dam busters are. And finally Axel Tricklebrook himself. The hardest bit to paint was the staff. The reason being is, as you can see, is that the staff is like having a lot of water around it, so trying to get the staff bits and not the water bits is a little bit tricky. And I mean, you've got to do some nice stuff on Splish's little water elemental friend. So yeah, like the ogre one, my paint scheme, especially for the champion, is a lot different than what it shows on the box and whatnot, but I'm sure that's the same for a lot of people. I'll just show you the detail here. So they on the box it's gone for a silver, but I've gone for a gold, and I've done the legs and hands the same colour as the body, where they've done them more of a brown. Still a very fun figure to do. And also contains the last piece of the circle. The complete picture's been circulating all over. I'll see if I can find a link to the full picture, as it were. Still don't know what it's about, but it's something to do with the new edition of Kings of War coming out in December. And here's everything together, looking all nice and tidy. So yeah, that's the Axel Tricklebrook's company. Thank you for watching. Goodbye for now.